Yesterday I went to see X-Men Days of Future Past, which I guess you could call a follow-up to X-Men First Contact, because it goes on, but it actually involves like the older X-Men as well. It's so good. I really, really liked it a lot. When I was younger, when I used to grow up watching the 90s X-Men cartoon. Like, I liked it a lot, and I think that was my first real introduction to the X-Men, and that show was so good because it went through entire really long arcs of storyline, like, you know, with the Sentinels and Bishop and Trask and all that, and also Apocalypse and everything like that. And so that's where I know we got my knowledge of like X-Men from, just from that cartoon. And this movie dealt with the Sentinels, Trask, and all that. So, and they did it really well. Like, it's fantastic the way they did it in one movie. Kind of like got the gist of it and just put it in a very exciting way to watch. It's incredible. I really liked it. Like, they had all these different actors, but they all played their part perfectly. Like, it wasn't like everyone was vying for attention. It was basically they had the story, and all the characters, like even these big name stars like Patrick Stewart, Halle Berry, Ian McKellen, all that. They all played their part just for the story, like, which I think is awesome. Like, it fit in so well. Yeah, and the way the story is revealed, it draws you in. It makes sense. Like, it involves time travel and stuff like that. So good. Like, yeah, fantastic. I loved it. What else am I gonna say? The character. There's a guy in the show. He runs really fast. He's got silver hair, and he's awesome in this movie. Like, so good. Actually, when I watched this at Melbourne Central Cinema, like, when he had this really good scene in particular, the audience actually clapped. That doesn't happen that often, unless it's a midnight session or something. That's really rare. So they clapped for that. It was worth it. It was like, when I saw that scene, I was like, this is really good, funny and awesome. And at the end of the movie, people clapped as well, and that's, again, doesn't happen unless it's really good. I loved the movie. It was so good. I like the fact that one of my favorite actresses is Jennifer Lawrence, and she got a really big part in this role. Like, her character was really key to the storyline. The acting was superb. The action was awesome. The Sentinels look cool. Trask is played by Peter Dinklage, who plays Tyrion on Game of Thrones, who I really like. And so it's awesome having him in it as well. I like the ending a lot. I think I'll do a very short clip, and I'll do another video at the end just talking about just one thing about the ending I really like. So I like the ending, the way it ended. No, don't know what else to say except I thought it was fantastic. Really good. Awesome movie. Yeah, because and Bishop is in it as well, like, from the cartoon. I really like I remember I used to really like one of the mutants called Bishop. Thought he was a really cool character. And actually, the whole time travel thing is his storyline in the cartoon. That's what my interpretation, because he came back from the future, telling him what happened in the future. So they basically did that, but using Wolverine instead. And he was still in it, so that's good. He looked cool. He looked just like he should, I think. And they had some cool mutant powers. Like, there was that Fan Bingbing who played, I don't know what, Blink, is it? She's got this portal ability, which is really cool how they used it in the action sequences and stuff. Really, really cool. It was awesome. Loved it. Yeah, I'll end it now, and I just want to quickly talk about one thing about the